the result was just bad. It just was bad for everybody. It was bad for Hendrick. It was bad for Chevrolet. And it was bad for Trackhouse and Ross as the points leader. We are a believer in Ross's talent. That's obvious. But he's got some things he's got to clean up. I mean, I'll just be totally honest with you. And we today started the process of more aggressively handling that with our partners, with Ross, and with our team because, not because necessarily that we're mad at him, but because there's so much opportunity here. We're addressing it. I'm going to take a more active role in it. There's just stuff that needs to be cleaned up, and it's a process he's going to have to start going through sooner rather than later. We are very supportive of him. We're very supportive of this team, and we are addressing it.
So some difficult conversations happening over at Trackhouse Racing, but Justin Marks also reiterating they are believers in Ross's talent. So Steve, what is a conversation like that, like what Justin is alluding to, look like behind closed doors?
Well, Kim, the surprising thing to me that these comments were made publicly on the radio. Now, I think the conversations need to be had, and I think there is room for Ross in this one car to find a little bit more, call it patience, call it discretion for his aggressive nature. But Ross has been consistently an aggressive driver, and Justin Marks has consistently defended those moves. This is the first kind of crack in the armor where the owner isn't on the radio saying, well, Ross is Ross. So the real question for me isn't what's being said between Justin Marks and Ross Chastain. It's who is Justin Marks talking to on the radio with those comments? Is it the partners? Is it the fan base? Is it Chevrolet? We keep hearing that thrown around. Is it Rick Hendrick? Why did Justin feel the need? He's a very smart man. So why did he feel the need to make those comments public? Why did he feel that this work or these conversations with Ross need to be pointed out publicly? That's what's most interesting to me. As far as the conversations go, it's going to be very difficult because Ross has found success racing the way he races. Is it perfect? No. But you have to be very careful because if you get a watered down Ross Chastain, well, what kind of competitive fire does that driver have to be as good as he currently is?
Well, Dustin Long caught up with Ross this week, so let's hear what Ross had to say.
He hired me to drive that car, and I come with my fair share of baggage, and we can make this better. I will be better. That doesn't mean I'm never gonna run into somebody again. Like, I don't want people to think I'm just gonna lay over with 6 laps to go and a chance at a win at Darlington. Yes, I overstepped the line, but I'm willing to live with that for a chance at a win. I just fully overstepped the line and pushed up too far. So yeah, if I drive my car at 90%, I'm gonna go 10% slower. So I have to find the limit of the tire, and I just need to hit less things. It's as simple as that, and that's together with everything else that's happened. I deserve every bit of heat and every bit of bad word that's came my way, and every bit of ill will that people are thinking about me. I get it. I'll take it. But the fact of the matter is, I'm going to drive my race car to the best of my ability. And if I mess up, I will own that. Let's all just go race and not get so caught up in the feelings of it. I know it's easy for me to say that I've been on the better end of most of these, but I took myself out of that race, with 5 3/4 laps to go and didn't get to see the finish. I'm not going to let, a quarter mile of asphalt with 6 laps to go at Darlington in a cup race change who I am or what I believe about myself. I still say the fact that I'm here doesn't seem real, but we are here, and I know that we belong here, and Trackhouse belongs here, and we've arrived on the map, and now we're going to stay there. I've just got some things I need to clean up. Guys, I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes. It's just mine have been really badly timed and in front of literally everybody that's ever heard of NASCAR.
All right, so Ross taking a little of the admission there to overstepping the line and timing being bad. So where is that line? And is that line different if it's the last lap coming to the checkered flag? How do you make those determinations?
Well, Kim, that sounded like a very conflicted driver. He wasn't sure what exactly he was trying to tell us, that he was going to be calmer, that he was going to still hit people, that we should expect him to be aggressive. And I think that's all fair. I really think it comes down to, you asked the simple question, where's the line? Well, the simple fact is the line is not in the same place for Ross Chastain as it is for other drivers. And people can like that or not like that, but that's real and that's true. These consistent issues. The last 9 races, Ross Chastain's been involved in an incident. Not all his fault, but he's still 9 for 9. So at some point, and I don't know what that is, the statute of limitations on this style of driving and this reputation, only the other drivers in the field know how long it may take for that, opinion or persona to go away. And that's really has to be Ross's new priority. I know this is crazy, but I think Ross needs to accept a top 5 with no issues is perhaps more valuable than a win with another conflict on the racetrack.